Hi, so this is the Adieu problem in CS50 Python programming. So it says implement a program that prompt the user for names, one per line, until the user inputs Control D. Assume that the user will input at least one name, then bid adieu to those names, separating two names with one and, three names with two commas and one and n names with n minus 1 commas and one and as in the below. So if you have one name, it's adieu to that name. If you have more than one names, it's always adieu to name 1 comma name 2 comma name 3 and name 4. So this is what we're trying to implement over here. So implement a program that prompt the user for names. So basically it will be input this is the demo shown here. You would have name, so you press a Control D, it should come out of the loop. Until then it should keep prompting the user for name. So storing this input in a name variable, and it needs to be in a loop because it needs to keep asking the user to input the name until a Control D is pressed. So I'm using a while true, so it needs to be intended accordingly, but it needs to break the loop when Control D is pressed. So I had to look at the document to see how can we figure out that a Control D is pressed, and it showed that it is end of file error. So for that we are using a try catch, try except. So try name equal to input name except end of file error, where you will break out of the loop. Now you've been asked or you've been prompted to enter multiple names, which means you would need a iterator or a list to hold those names. So let's define a list. And every time a name is entered by the user, the name list is appended with the name that is entered by the user. So this will prompt the user, add the name into the list. When Control D is pressed, it should break out of the loop. We have seen that the message is adieu to. So this remains common in any case, how many ever number of names have been added. So let's keep this as a constant. Say for example MSG message now it says it needs to convert it in this way that the names should be separated with commas and there should be and between the last name and the one before that. So the hint over here says the inflect module comes with quite a few methods. So let's look at the documentation for inflect. You can say that import inflect p equal to inflect.engine. This is the method that has been used. If you go further over here, it says there is a way in which you can do this. You have a join, p.join. So if you give 3 different items and you say that p.join, it will do the exactly same what has been asked over here. So that's what we're going to do over here. So we're going to import inflect p equal to inflect.engine. Now we need to do the join. P dot join name underscore list. You can do it directly the print. I'm gonna assign another variable over here, p dot join. So since there is no new line after this, I'm gonna add a empty print here. I'm gonna use f string and use message constant, and I'm gonna add a space over here and names. Let's run this. Python I'm gonna press enter. I'm gonna do a control D. It says Adieu 2, Alma, Aldo, Anita, and Diane. You can see that there are 4 names. There are 3 commas and separated by and. That is how this is done. Thank you.